Hello, it's Jerry Spangler again. Thanks for visiting my site. I appreciate your time. And I'm driving to see a friend today, and I started thinking about how life is kind of like riding down a highway. It's like in a lot of ways. I mean, think about what it's like to drive down the highway and all the things you have to deal with. You know, besides the fact you have to know how to drive the car, you got the controls, the engine's got to work properly, the wheels have to be on correctly, and the brakes have to be good. A lot of things that you have control over. There's a lot of things that come at you when you drive down the highway that you don't have any control over. Cars going too fast, cars going too slow, trucks running you off the road, potholes, construction zones, then the elements. I mean, the sun could be too bright, it could be too dark, it could be raining, snowing. There's all kinds of elements that get in the way of making your drive safe. And I got a guy over here that's pulled up beside me and he's looking at me, but I'm just going to keep on going and act as if he's not even here. Hello. Anyway, you even have nosy folks that pull up beside you when you drive. All kinds of things to deal with. Life's like that. Life has all kinds of things that you deal with. I mean, think about it. The issues, especially as an entrepreneur, that you deal with in your business. Maybe you have a team, maybe you have employees, maybe you have overhead, and whatever it is, the issues that you deal with on top of life issues. You have to deal with family issues, medical issues that you have no control over. Many things in life you have no control over. Circumstances just come and they go. Other things in life that you deal with, people getting angry at you, financial issues that are out of your control. There's all kinds of things that come your way. Kids have issues, and we deal with them. And as we go through life, how do we win in spite of the circumstances that we find ourselves in? And as entrepreneurs, it's even more important that we do our best to make sure we win. Well, how do we do that? I think there are three things that we need to do to win as an entrepreneur in this race of life. The first thing is you cannot allow status quo to be the measure of your day. You've got to be above average. You've got to strive for excellence in everything you do. That's part of having the right attitude. Right attitude also means that you can't whine. No whining's allowed. Circumstances come and they go, like I mentioned, but you can't allow them to dictate how you approach your day and how you approach this life. And finally, no excuses. I found that in this business of being an entrepreneur, you're either going to make excuses or you're going to make money. You can't do both. You got to have the right attitude if you're going to be an entrepreneur and win in this life. The second thing you need is the right training, and I happen to be currently with a company that has the best training on the planet at what I do, but that hasn't always been the case. However, I've still succeeded. In my opinion, I've still been successful in everything that I have attempted to achieve in business. And the reason is not because I've had great managers or great training. It's because I've done what it took to make myself better, whether it be research or practice. I have become among the best at what I did in whatever profession I have found myself in the past. And so having the right training is important, yes, but even more important is having the ability to say, I'm going to make it happen no matter what. And then thirdly, you got to have the right focus. We're each put here on this earth with a purpose, and I believe God's done that. He's placed inside each of us a vision of what He wants us to accomplish in this life. We've got to determine what that is and then never take our eyes off the prize. We've got to set goals, set objectives, and never take our eyes off the finish line and run this race with relentless pursuit. And that's a phrase that Wayne Allen Root, a friend of mine, uses all the time. He is relentless in his business endeavors. And I think that we all should be as entrepreneurs. Be relentless, have the right focus. So those three things I think are very helpful if you'll put life in perspective. As an entrepreneur, you've got to have the right attitude, you've got to have the right training, and you got to have the right focus. Hope this has been helpful for you, and I hope you have a great day. And I'm signing off now because I've got to exit. I've got to get off here in a minute, and I don't want to crash. So y'all have a great day. Bye now.